Welcome to your hell. It's digital.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to 127 Reacts, where we react to trailers every Monday and Wednesday. My name is Jeff, and I'm joined by my fellow Padawans. Oh, younglings. Let's use that verbiage.
Oh, no.
We don't use that one anymore.
Uh,
Younglings.
Two
No.
of us are in our 30s. We're not younglings anymore.
Well, if you didn't pass the Jedi
I'm a Sith.
Apprentice test, okay. Well, fucking whatever. You're not masters. We're not allowing
I
you
am
the
the
rank of
Senate.
master. Okay,
Do it.
Knights, Jedi Knights.
Dominic,
Hello.
Yule,
My pen broke.
and Alex. Wow, we're just doing that forever now.
You sound like a disappointed mother. Is this what we're doing?
You can slap my nuts on my camera if you want.
Oh my god.
And today we are watching the new trailer for the Acolyte, the new Star Wars series coming to Disney Plus at some point. June.
June? Oh, wow, that's soon.
3 months away. So we're going to get right into the trailer. We're going to tell you what we think afterwards individually, give our individual scores, then compile that score into a final studio score. So stay tuned till the end because you're not going to want to miss what we have to say about this. Because this is one of the rare times we actually talk about Star Wars. So like
true.
and subscribe, comment down below, and all that bullshit as you're watching along. We're going to hop right into it right now.
Let's cleanse the air real quick. Positive thinking, positive vibes.
Shut up.
Positive vibes.
Play the video.
Remember the magic you used to feel.
No.
Alright.
Jaded as fuck. Oh, he's trying to get you into the mode.
Yep.
Your eyes can deceive you.
Imagine how many
We
white
must
mothers
not
fought for their
trust
daughter to
them.
be in this scene.
Tell me what comes into your mind.
Life. Balance. I see fire.
Based.
Is that...
Someone is killing Jedi. It doesn't make sense. What happened?
I sensed darkness.
Ooh.
This isn't about good or bad. This is about power and who is allowed to use it.
What is that?
Who wants to go first on that?
I can go.
Go ahead. I'll follow you up.
I mean, it's not Dune, so...
Cut off! Is it only when I'm on the air? You didn't say shit in the last fucking video.
This isn't Dune, you know?
Hey,
So,
just-
We don't need Star Wars anymore. We don't. Dune 1 and 2 clears anything it's ever done. All the peaks. It's over. But I mean, if I had to react to this and give an opinion on this, I expected, even though I've never seen it, but you could tell from the trailers that it looks what I want. Andor. I expected Andor level of production. So when I saw this, I was like, this is that MCU Disney lighting, set designs, all that stuff. I didn't vibe with it. They look too corny. And I don't know, just the aesthetic of it versus like the tone they're trying to set just clash completely with me, because it's like we're going for a very dark storyline, but like we look like a Disney Channel. We look like Lemonade Mouth. We look like the Jonas Brothers show, you know. But like this is about like killing. So I just didn't like it. It just didn't gel for me on any level. I mean, of course, we got the fucking typical every black video game character haircut in this trailer as well. The Killmonger. Damn, like you don't learn, I guess.
That's black hair alt number 2. It's either an afro or you get the little braids.
Yeah. I will say though, I did see the discourse online already for this, which was like in Phantom Menace, they said that Sith have been exterminated for like millions or whatever. So like, how is this there? How they're Sith there? But like everyone's just like that. Literally, the title, the Phantom Menace, like they've been there the whole time. They had never been extinct. But then people are like, well, what about the point of the Jedi? Like the Jedi would have known, right? Haven't seen this, so maybe like the storyline is this: they all die. I don't know, and the Sith kill them and continue to creep in the shadows. I don't know. It looked cheesy. Everyone looked like Power Rangers actors, except obviously the fucking Squid Games guy, the one that didn't sexually assault someone. Yeah, so I would have been excited if it was a little bit more darker, if it had like a better palette, not a Disney Channel palette. So I'm gonna give it like a 6. I just don't care about Star Wars anymore after Dune. Sorry.
To be fair, I think you stopped caring for them for like a while before.
Can I go next?
Sure, yeah, go for it, please.
Okay, I agree with what Alex said about the tones of it, because it is true. There's like the Filoni stuff, and then there's like the side stuff. Everything has like its own weird tone to it, and I feel like this is like, I'll get like a good story. It's gonna be hit or miss. It might add something, it might not. Well, and also some of the CGI looked a little iffy. That ship crashing looked a little clunky. That aside, the story about somebody going around murdering Jedi, that's interesting. It seems like nobody knows what a Sith is. So yes, there was a period in time where the Sith was essentially exterminated for a long time. And that goes way before Darth Maul, Darth Sidious, Plagueis, which trained Sidious. I don't know who trained Plagueis, but there's like, it goes back a little bit. And that was the point of the Sith, was that they stayed in the shadows kind of thing, and they kind of just did their own thing. Like Emperor Palpatine was the first one that actually like did it on a grand scale. I'm going too far into the lore. Anyways, so I'm curious as to, kind of wondering if they're going to hit any of those older Sith Lords. If it might touch on the Old Republic Sith Lords, or if they're going to talk about like Darth Bane, because that was one of the Sith Lords that created the Rule of Two, stuff like that. I know they did touch upon that Sith lore a lot in the Clone Wars show, so I'm wondering if they're gonna hop on any of that junk in there.
This would be after or before like Revan and.
I'm not sure where it takes place. I know it takes place during the High Republic, though. I mean, yeah, Old Republic.
Yeah. If
Old
it's
Republic.
TOR, then it's got to be before Revan, right?
But
I
that's.
thought Revan was like in that weird.
But this is like 1,000-year period of the Old Republic, so there's like a lot to work with, and I'm not sure the timeline of those games because I never played them. It would be cool to see Revan, whether it would be as a dark side user or as a Jedi, because Revan started as a Jedi and then was, after becoming a Sith, was let back into the Jedi Order, from what I know. But I don't know if it takes place that close or if it's its own standalone thing, if we're going to have any connecting tissue between this and other stories. That being said, I think I'm going to have to give it 6.3, because it looks interesting. But I'm kind of like, I don't know enough yet. I don't know where this is going to go. And new Star Wars shows are definitely hit or miss. Ahsoka, Mandalorian, those were great. Obi-Wan, Boba Fett.
This looks like an Obi-Wan
Not good.
instead of an Andor.
Swear to God, if I see kids on a moped doing a fucking chase scene, I'm out. If I see any cybernetic hipsters, I'm tapping out. Oi, bruv.
They all look like fucking
Oi,
cybernetic
bruv.
hipsters.
What you doing around here, old man? You ain't got no cybernetic parts.
Then Sting comes out of nowhere. With Jack Black's in the background.
Yeah.
I love that shit. Sting of all people.
Jack Black and Lizzo were fine. I don't know why
Lizzo
everyone.
was in it?
Lizzo was Jack Black's wife.
I didn't see that episode, so I had no idea.
Who's next?
Dom, do you want to close that, or do you want me to do it?
It's up to you.
Are you Ray of Sunshine, or are you...
It's your
Don't ruin the surprise.
It's your special day, so you decide.
Oh, I'll close this up.
Okay.
Happy birthday, Yule, by the way.
Thank you, Alex.
Put it on the channel.
All right. I thought this was interesting. I remember them announcing it and kind of just forgot about it. I think it's just not following up with like Ahsoka and Andor and like canceling Disney Plus is kind of just put me out of like Star Wars stuff. So I was delightfully surprised when they were gonna drop the trailer today. I saw that the Wookiee is supposed to be a Jedi, and so I was kind of like, I'm in. And I saw Daphne Keane is in it. She's the Jedi with like the orange makeup around her eye, and so that kind of made me like, oh, I'll give it a watch. But after the trailer, yeah, I'm kind of iffy on it. I'm kind of not too crazy on how like hand-to-hand combat they are as like Jedi and Sith. Like I know we're trying to step away from like the flashiness of the prequels. I don't know. I just saw a lot of like unnecessary kicking and throwing, stabbing of like knives. I'm just kind of like just pull out your lightsabers and swish swish. I don't know. I saw that they also didn't use the volume.
The volume.
I saw they didn't use. I saw a report that they didn't use it as much, which I'm like happy about because like we want more practical stuff, like more sets, more like locations. But yeah, I don't know. Alejandro and Jeff describing how they felt. I kind of agree that it's weirdly low budget and definitely different tonally than like Dave Filoni, but I don't know. I can't say I'd give it a watch because I don't have Disney Plus at the moment. Maybe after like initial reviews of the first two, I'll decide if I want to or not. Yeah, I don't know. I'm bummed out like not being as invested in Star Wars when they're giving us such, but it's a lot. I think the only thing Star Wars thing I would want is like that KOTOR remake or the Mando movie at this point. We'll see. I know I was supposed to give Andor a watch, but I'll give this a 7.
Okay. You always be catching me off guard.
I just want to update you on the Knights of the Old Republic remake. They canceled that.
Oh, I'm aware.
Okay.
Yeah, that's got scrapped like a while ago.
Okay.
That's just what I would want as like I haven't played the newest Fallen Order game, but like the only like really Star Wars game I would want is like KOTOR. Which I know they can, but
the new Fallen Order game was fun for like deep cut stuff, but I think it went by kind of quick.
I didn't really jive with the ending, but
yeah, neither did I. I feel like wasn't as cool as the first one.
Yeah.
Okay,
All right.
it's my turn. I remember when we talked about like
Oh shit.
superhero fatigue and stuff. I'm done. I'm fucking done with Star Wars. I quit. I tried Ahsoka. I didn't give a shit. I was excited for Obi-Wan. Quit after like 2 or 3 episodes. I'm done, and I'm tired of them trying to make lightning in a bottle again by just throwing random shit into kind of a production or the volume real quick and saying like, oh look, we've got all these actors in here. Check this out. I just kind of feel like I would be excited for this if it were a YouTube fan series, web series. Like I would be like, oh wow, they actually like, tried. But this just looks so fucking corporate. And I just don't care. And like you guys have been saying, the tone feels all over the place. Like Dom already said, it's like, why are you running around with this like 6-inch little kunai trying to stab this bitch when she can just be like, yeah, you're not getting any closer. I don't know what to tell you. So it doesn't really bring any suspense, and I really feel like I don't care enough about this story, even though it should be interesting. It's like, oh, Jedi are getting murked. Who done it? And maybe it's just like me being over Star Wars, but I just don't feel like that spark is there anymore. Even for like some of Filoni's stuff, I think like I didn't finish Mando 3. I'm just burnt out, and maybe that's just like a me thing, but I don't give a shit. This just looks like ass, and I don't care, and I don't know why they keep wasting money on this fucking IP. We should just let it die. I really feel like Star Wars died after Episode 3. No, after the Clone Wars ended, maybe. Because I don't even like watching Mando over again. It just feels soulless. So, yeah, I'm jaded as fuck. I'm giving this a 1. I really tried to find a 2. I just like that we're finally getting Jedi back on the screen. But now that I see it, it's like, shit, this is ruined too. I don't care. I really don't give a fuck anymore. I didn't expect this trailer to bring me down so much, but the more I stewed on it, the more upset I got.
Yeah, especially because you watched Dune 2 recently.
And that's true. Shut up.
Yeah.
Hey, I understand you. I was in a place like you, and I'm on the cusp of that again.
Really?
Although I will say I really enjoyed Ahsoka.
Really?
I didn't quite enjoy season 3 of Mando though. Yeah, man, I agree with you. Clone Wars is kind of like where the last kind of shit ended. The viewers don't know this, but I finally finished it. I almost cried.
Did he not? I thought you brought it up.
No.
No, you didn't.
Brought it to us like hanging out,
ago.
but not on air.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I almost cried.
It's a good fucking ending.
I almost cried.
I literally only care about Cal Kestis.
But he's never
At this
gonna get
point.
a show or anything, right? I thought that was
That's
confirmed.
what I'm saying. I just care about
I mean,
Cal
we don't know.
Kestis, and then if we get a Star Killer,
Star Killer's not gonna happen.
that's it. That's all I care about. Like that would make me get Disney Plus. It would be, hey, Cal Kestis is in the show. I'd be like, oh, okay, now I gotta fucking buy your service. My bad.
What's the score?
Well, 5.06.
Imagine if Denny made like a 15-minute Star Wars short. How much better that would look than anything they've made.
I don't care.
And they
And it was just like it was
No.
literally just
And
two
the-
people arguing in a cantina.
And I was trying to remember what it was like to watch a Star Wars in the theater again, and I remember the scene from
save your water. Don't
and
pee.
New Hope, where they were in the cantina, and I really thought that there was a good place of diversity. How you say interesting situations, and so I decided to put my 15-minute short in there, and I really love
Scores 5.03.
the Bat Boy. The Bat.
Can you
Do
imagine the
you-
amount of life you would feel from
do you-
that scene?
do you remember the
15-minute cantina
Do
scene?
you remember the Bat
It'd
Boy
probably
and
be
Hammerhead?
right.
I remember
Comment and
I
subscribe if you're still
remember
here.
vividly the Bat Boy and
Video
We don't need
Hammerhead.
spoilers anymore in these
And
streets.
I wanted them to
We got
interact a little
Doom.
more. What was their backstory? So I took that and I
What'd you think
created
of the
this
show?
15-minute
Did you
short.
guys like it? Did you not
And
like it? Let me know.
You hated about
to
Star
see
Wars?
the sand kind of
Star Wars?
blowing through it was,
Arrakis.
it was
My Doom.
Is it okay?